What is going on, everybody? This is your boy, Soul of a Man 504, aka Demon Alverez, representing Soulful Tarot. So today we're going to do something just a little bit different. We're just going to talk about the state of the Black community, and especially the Black conscious community, through a tarot reading. And how can we solve some of these problems and issues that we're having with the lack of leadership, the infighting. I know there are some grassroots things that are happening out there that a lot of us don't naturally hear about, but on the main stage, I just feel like there's a lot of people leading a lot of folks astray. But that's just my humble opinion. But let's go ahead and see what the ancestors have to say about the situation. So let's go. We'll go ahead and get straight into it. So card number one. Um, it's all about love. In the beginning, this was us. We were a loving people. We had a community. We thrived. We worked together. Everybody, everything was balanced. Everybody knew their place in a sense. It was cosmic. Yes, the women were warriors. Um, even sometimes the men would stay home and watch the children while the women would go out. So it was definitely a situation was balanced. Now we are, like the ram, we're just constantly butting heads. And I think this is through no fault of our own. We know the situation through history, but this is how it all started. And eventually it's going to get back like this. Yes, it's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of trial and error. But eventually it's gonna get like this. How long is that going to take? It's not going to be 3 months. It's actually going to be maybe a few generations. We're going to start seeing we're definitely going to start seeing some change now, and we're seeing change, through social media, but we're definitely going to start connecting more on a global unity type scale. It's almost like a lot of people, in the sense, if you've heard of the Matrix, a lot of people are stuck in the Matrix, so to speak. But something is going to happen that's going to wake people up. Something. It's almost like you can't drag like dead weight in a sense. A lot of people are still asleep. People want to do what they want to do. They don't want to be told what to do. Cool, but there are some people out there that still care about you. I mean, I care, in my own way, but it's gonna take some time. One thing is that we have to find the peace and love within ourselves, and that is so key. Again, we have to find the peace and love within ourselves. And I see a lot of retreats and people traveling to different places, and even if you can't afford to do that, just find somewhere where you can go and meditate, get some healing into your life. That's so important. And a lot of us, I keep getting this, so we need to open up that third eye, so so we can see what's going on around us. Yes, we've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and swindled, but we come from great stock, like the ancestors would say. So they want to see us win. They want to see us to get back to the state. So yeah. So that's card number one. Um, Card number two is all about love. Card number two is about getting back to who you truly are, um, as unique individuals, and as a community. There's a lot of wrong that was done to us. There's a lot of wrong that we do to each other in the communities. There's a lot of hush hush stuff that we don't talk about. Like mental health issues, things of that nature. And we need to We need to get back to loving ourselves, and we definitely need to get back into a more of a strong family environment where we can bring these things back together. And that is, I feel like that's happening now, and it's going to continue to happen. I feel like number one, stay away from toxicity. So, the last like real group that I saw that brought love was the Black Panthers. But they, of course, we all know what happened to them. But I think the next movement is going to be more. The next, people are getting smarter now. People are getting smarter now. It's almost like things are happening in plain sight. So it's like we have to get smarter now in our movement, so to speak. We do. And we really, you can't be blind to the fact. You can't be blind to, things that are happening to your neighbor and like, oh well, that's not my problem. Then when it happens to you, you're out, like, oh my baby, but your neighbor's kid got shot. You didn't want to say anything about that though. But hey, but yeah, we definitely need to come back with love. We need to love ourselves. We need to respect ourselves. We need to keep ourselves out of certain crazy situations. They're gonna kind of mess our lives up, so to speak. We just need to use our minds, so to speak. Yes, there is hope out there. Yes, there are opportunities out there. A lot of us have access to technology. You just have to seek it out. Seeking you shall find. So the second card is all about love, and you see the wings. It's definitely about that angelic love. Yes, we're being watched over. You just have to tap into that ancestral energy, and that's so very very important. Tap into that ancestral energy. Tap into that divine energy. So um, it's rooted within you. It is. It's there. You just have to tap into it. You really do. There are so many videos out, so much information out there on how to do that. So there's really, at this point, there's really no excuse. The wind card. This card is about movement, moving in the right direction. This is about the divine winds of change are coming. Um, if something is divinely placed, and this is something that was almost done in secret, where our ancestors prayed for us. It's almost like they kind of knew, like, where we are now is coming. It's like a lot of us feel like we're stuck in the mud and like we can't move, in a sense, but the movement as a people, as a large mass group of people, I, I feel like I feel like for some of us, some are going to leave. Like some are going to leave the country. Some are leaving the country. They're going to be like, you know what, they can have it. I'm not dealing with this anymore. The racism, the craziness, the toxicity, the I don't know. I'm just not going to deal with it anymore. So a lot of people are moving and seeking greener pastures in a sense, and I'm not mad at that. You have to do what's best for you, maybe your family, so that you can have a peace of mind in a sense. So it's almost like walking the path of your ancestors. And some of you will catch that. Some of you are like, oh, well, what does that mean? Um, going where your ancestors are from, where it first started. I mean, like your real natural ancestors. I'm not talking about um through like the last 100 years, how everything has just been through, like, different like cultures intermingling and different things like that. Going where it all first started for you. You just have to, find that out. You just have to meditate on that and just figure it out. Do a what is the DNA test, to find out, what's going on with that. Okay, so the Earth card, this means rooted and grounded. So This is card number 4. So rooted and grounded. This basically means that look to I'm getting you look to your ancestors, look to divine intervention, look to your inner selves for your strength. Now more than ever that's needed. Again, it's there. You just have to tap into it and just have to get moving. You just have to get moving now. That's the key to it. You definitely have to get moving now, and you got to move in the right direction, and that's so key, and that's so important right now. Just move in the right direction, and everything that you need is within you. It is encoded in your DNA. You just have to bring it out. We are great at making something from nothing, and a lot of us feel like we have nothing. So, in that sense, you've got nothing to lose. I mean, what's the sense of trying in a positive way? Try to think different, move different. Getting away from those friends who may be holding you down, holding you back. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you cannot save everybody. That's the thing. We Some of us want to be Captain Save them, but you can't save. Some people are just gonna be lost in life. That's just what it is. But you got to get moving. You got to get out of the quicksand. And you got to keep moving. Everything is rooted inside of you. You just got to bring it out. The Earth card. Again, this is about destiny, getting back to your roots. Also respecting our sisters, and our sisters naturally, respecting themselves. In a sense, it's we live in a very so sensitive world, and like if you say a key word, it's like that'll bring heat or some type of crazy attention to you, whatever. But yeah, I have a lot of love for my sisters, man. I really do. The first woman that walked the earth, they called her Lucy. She looked just like you. Look it up. It's on YouTube. So you guys are beautiful. You're beautifully made. It's almost like we're losing our sisters, because one, they're not getting the right medical care. That's one thing. They're not getting the right medical care. The medical system in this country is just trash. But everybody else, a lot of people around the world have free healthcare, except for us. But anyway, but yeah, just respect our sisters and sisters respecting themselves. They are going to be key players in the movement. They're going to be so key. Um, so tap into their energy, but you can't just take. You have to give too. You got to give back to them. You can't just take. It's like the yin and yang. You have to. What's taken has to be put back, and then some. So brothers, we got to stand up. We have to stand out. We have to move smart, though. We have to really move smart. It's almost like a new underground railroad, so to speak. You know, but the escape this time is more mental than anything. It's more of a mental escape for us. This card is almost like saying, "I see sunshine on a cloudy day," like that song. Yeah. So this is about going for dreams, hopes, and desires. This is about being smart in your movements. This is about being happy. This is about tapping into your culture and knowing that a lot of things that you see other cultures doing, your culture started it first. So don't think like, oh well, I can't do that because that's an Asian thing, or that's a Caucasian thing. A lot of remember, you people were the originators of a lot. Art, music, culture, writing. And you can look up the history. Heck, you can Google it, go to the library, get a book on it. Um, But this is about, if you took all of those steps that I talked about, this is what it's going to lead to: just happiness, joy, peace, abundance. Just being happy within yourself, and just being able to leave whenever you want to leave. Getting away from the toxic job, the toxic people around you, the having to apologize for who you are. I see the sister has like the natural afro, in a sense. So, just getting away from just negativity, man. The seventh card, is the Tower card. One thing in this card is about, I hear the term king and queen being thrown around a lot. Um, yes, that was a part of our lineage. I see some people, um, claiming that now in different senses, and hey, you're free to do whatever you want to do. But to be a true king, to be a true queen, you need to be able to be a leader in a sense, and you need to be able to sit on the throne and look out to your kingdom. But if you can't lead yourself anywhere, how can you call yourself a true king or a true queen? But this is about things breaking down to build back up. So yes, we will see dynasties back again. We will see, truth and a light. We will see, African Americans and Africans building, together, talking, starting a dialogue. That's where it all begins. Most are going to be down with it. Some aren't. You have to, those who aren't, just, let them go their own way. You just got to weed them out, so to speak. But yeah, that's what that's all about. A true king, a true kingdom. I'm sorry, a true king sits on the kingdom, and knows how to lead his people. And the same thing with the queen. She knows how to sit on the throne and rule her people, inspire, be strong, and be dedicated to who she truly is. This is about a narrow path. This is about, I'm getting moved now. There you go. I'm getting moved now. Some of you, if you want things to happen in your life, I'm saying get up and move now. New Year's approaching. I don't know when you're going to, they say it's never too late, but, if you get a hold of this video 6 months from now, and, share, subscribe to this channel, hit that little bell for me. But, leave some comments at the bottom also. Let's start a dialogue about this, positive dialogue. I don't want the arguing back and forth and they doing this or whatever, whatever. But anyway, so yeah, so get up and move now. That's what this part is all about. That's what it's saying. Um, Last thing is to let go. You gotta let go to get some growth, and prosperity in your life. I know that's easier said than done. There's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of anger. Gotta channel that anger in the right way. Meditate. It's good to know what's going on. I guess that's what the whole conscious thing is about, because we're in an age of technological revolution. So it's about, having so much information at your fingertips. But sometimes that can be overwhelming because it seems sometimes like the negativity takes over the positivity. Instead of Googling, instead of Googling, how do I start my own business? You're Googling about the last person that got shot by the cops. So I mean, that the main thing is, we have to, and I'm not saying to, disregard that, but let that be the fuel that you need to move in the right direction. Because, brothers, you need it. Sisters, you're needed. You're loved. You are. Don't think that you're alone in this fight, because you're not. I mean, hey, I mean, I care. Like I said, I care in my own way, but But yeah, you definitely have to, you definitely have to let go, cleanse yourself, cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Like I said, there's a lot of negativity. And there's a lot of positive things going on, but fortunately, you don't hear about it as much. You really have to search for it. I personally don't watch the news, because it's just so. But anyway, yeah. So, but yeah. So I hope this has helped you guys. Probably do more of this. Um, but yeah, but a new year dawns upon us. Definitely keep your heads up and keep your mind focused on what you needed to be focused on. And having fun is, having fun is good, but you can't shuck and jive your way to success. You can't. You can't put on the wig and do funny YouTube videos and mask the pain that's inside of you. It's just what it is. Sometimes, you just have to take things head on and just deal with it. But hey, as always, love, peace, and soul. Y'all have a great week, great year, great life, all of that good stuff. Definitely been an ancestors reading. If you guys want more of this, just comment down below. Subscribe to this channel. You can book your own personal readings. And as always, um, I am your boy, Soul of a Man, 504. As always, I am out. Peace. Peace.